offense.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. LaVisca Chenault to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Allen comes out throwing. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Another try following the sack. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
First out of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, second and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. No one around. He's got space. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
319!
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. From the 27. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From the 18 on second down. Here's a screen for Cook. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Alrighty.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Tony.
Shotgun now, 1st round. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Pass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
All right. Why, Tony? 118. Hey, south. Wait. Buggy. 11.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 Texas. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
1st down, Stroud. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, uno. Now, that's right. 118. That's right.
Trying again, following the sack. Really finding his back. Nixon. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans trailing in the early going. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Look the hot. Ah, that's right. Swap. Mother swap. Why, Tony. Buggy.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brandon Condrington to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, Allen. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
Again, Allen to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On fourth down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. He's got this at the 27. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Okay, keys. Okay. 11. Hey, south. Hey, uno. White, Tony. 19 Texans.
Stroud from the pistol. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Allen now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw for Allen. Big strike here to Moore. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game before halftime.
There's There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
18. What's that? Hey, Uno more.
Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
18. What's that? Hey, Uno.
Looking to throw. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Here's Cook. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
2nd and 13. Finds him over the middle. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign him for it.
Now run by Cook. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He brings it in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Pass now to kick this away. Barrios now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Barrios on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Half's going to begin with a mix and run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now on the draw with Mixon. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's up? Hey, uno.
From the gun, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
18, what's up?
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. Swap, mother swap.
On play action, here's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down, Stroud. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Pass complete to Cole. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 18 on second down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is Cook on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Second and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. A lot of mess on the move here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
All right. 118. What's that?
Stroud throwing here on first. Completed over the middle. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down from the red zone. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. Bills are able to secure this kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
A gain of 18.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Why Tony?
He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 31-yard play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement's excellent, and it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Look at how. 18. What's that? Red. Hey, hey, south. 11.
Here he is to throw. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate.